Hello everyone, welcome to the Up All Night channel. It's time for a new knife update. I know it doesn't look very new, right? Many of you know my channel, I've been here before. You'll know that I had a 535-3. This is the 533-3 clone. So this is actually a clone of the 533-3. It's kind of difficult to do it on camera, but it works plenty great. It is surprisingly, I don't know if I can get it to, I don't know if I can get the light in there, but dang. It's running on bearings. Normally they run on phosphor bronze. They are supposed to be somewhat of a utilitarian hard use knife, so phosphor bronze would make more sense. But I guess they wanted a smoother, easier to use, like, everyday carry knife. It's not really as good for, like, tough use tasks. I imagine the large version has the same problem, but it is otherwise highly functional. It's hard to do it in this confined space with the camera right above my hand, but you can see the carbon fiber is absolutely gorgeous, right? The aluminum spacer, it is an aluminum spacer instead of a titanium spacer, but because of that, the blue matches. Isn't that wonderful? And honestly, I don't feel like titanium in this situation is that much tougher that it's necessarily warranted. I feel like aluminum for a backspacer does the job just fine. So I personally don't see a problem with that. The lock was a bit sticky at first, but I have broken it in since then. And even whenever I flick it out as hard as I can with my thumb now, it does not matter. The lock disengages just fine. See, I'm kicking it as hard as I can with my thumb here, but... And whenever I did that before, when I first got it, it was sticky a bit, which even the real ones are like that. So it's, like, not that big of a deal. But yeah, the 533-3 clone functions just great for an everyday carry knife. And that's amazing because it was only 20 bucks or so. The place I got it off of is a little controversial. Like, a lot of people hate it because your bank, whenever you attempt to buy from where I've got this from, will, like, literally, like, it'll turn off your ability to do transactions. Like, I guess the company's been red flagged. I suppose in the past, you know, perhaps they've done false charges on people, like whenever they didn't buy anything afterward. That, or they got flagged because they sell clone knives, you know, by copyright issues and whatnot. But, like, if you tell your bank to let the payment go through just one time, you know, that's what I recommend, is that you just let the payment go through just the one time. If your bank is cool enough to do that, where it lets that one payment go through, but then you tell them no more from that company, like, then you should be fine. I've found that that works for me. My bank is willing to do that, so do think about that before you go purchase one, because, yeah. The Benchmade logo is not anywhere near as pretty as it is on the real one. I know because, like I said before, I've had the 535-3. This is the 533-3. This is the mini bug out. The blade is nearly... I mean... The blade is nearly the same length as the Trudon. Nearly. It is just a smidge different. See, if I match up the edges, the tips don't line up. But otherwise, it's about the same length as the back edge. You can see the back edge is different from the front edge because of this swoop here. But, no, yeah, they make a great carry pair. I highly recommend both of these knives now that... Oh, by the way, as an update, yeah, Microtech, I posted this as a short, but Microtech fixed my my Trudon. So it is back to its glory. of functioning. Although not for long if I play with it too much. I do have another clone knife I wanted to review. It's not as nice as this one turned out to be, but it is still a neat little, you know, it's a neat little knife. And that'll be revealed in my next video. But, yeah, I just wanted to review this real quick, just to let you guys know it's a good purchase. For 20 bucks, this is a steal for 20 bucks. No, it's definitely not S90V. It says S90V, but there's no way I got S90V for that price. I did get real carbon fiber, though, but I didn't get the titanium backspacer. So I would say the 20 bucks is still nice, considering it is true carbon fiber. There's no G10 lining or anything like that. It is carbon fiber all the way through on the handle scales. The skeletonized liner is in there, just as it would be on the 533-3, the real one, or the 535-3, the real one. So everything is as it's really supposed to be on this, except for that it uses ball bearings instead of phosphor bronze. I would personally prefer phosphor bronze. I love phosphor bronze on all my folding knives. You know, side opening folding knives like that. Like, I just feel like phosphor bronze, you know, does the job absolutely beautifully. But, you know, this is still a really nice knife for the price, guys. 20 bucks. Like, you know, if you want a 533-3 but can't afford it, like, just go to DHGate, man. Like I'm all for having pride in American-made products until the point where they're graping your wallet, right? And if China can produce this for 20 bucks, don't you think Benchmade can do it for, say, 100? You know? Even if it's a lesser steel, even if it's an aluminum backspacer, like, don't you think Benchmade should be able to, you know, do this? Like, it just seems wrong to me that Benchmade wants to charge nearly $300 for the name brand versions of these. It drives me insane. If you want to know why I haven't brought up my real one, the 535-3, to compare this to, that would be because I sold it. Because I am currently under hard times. I know, it doesn't really look like it, does it? But I am actually under hard times right now. I've been struggling to find employment that is suitable for me and my needs. I need a job that pays at least $20 an hour. I need a job that isn't just bullcrap, you know, mundane work. I get ADHD paralysis and all kinds of other things going on with me. So anything that shuts off my inner monologue and gets me, you know, talking to people back and forth, like, that helps. But because this inner monologue does not turn off. My inner monologue never turns off. I suppose that's it for the knife review. The knife review is just fine. I guess if you want to know what happened to the clip, that is one thing. Oh, yeah, that is one thing I should tell you guys about real quick. If you want the clip for right side carry, right? So that's on the S90V side. It'll come on the S90V side. If you want it on that side, leave it. Don't touch it. Because normally there will be metal threads in here to help keep stuff locked in, right? But this is just straight carbon fiber. They just drilled and threaded straight into carbon fiber, which would be fine as long as you leave it there and never take it off. But as soon as you take it off, it's just about impossible to get the screws in at the same time and get it to lock in tight, like on both sides. And I've pretty much given up on it. I was going to use it as a lefty carry knife because I am kind of able to use it for the left hand. I'm not very coordinated with my left, like, at all, but you get the idea. I can do it with my left. It's just not ideal because my left in general is, you know, uncoordinated. if anybody would like to donate to me so that I can continue to do knife reviews, whether they be Chinese clones or real brand name knives, I can do whatever knife review you want, but you have to send them to me, I suppose, or at least send me money in my Cash App. I have a PayPal as well, but I mean, I guess you could find my PayPal. My email is paulmusa1323@gmail.com. Please don't spam my email. I use it for just about everything, and it's a relatively professional email, so don't email it willy-nilly. I suppose that's it for now. If you want to send to my Cash App, that should be pmusa1323. I believe it's the $ capital P and then lowercase Musa, which is MUSA 1323. If you want to send to my Cash App, that would be cool too. I'd highly appreciate that. There is a clone of a 0620 that I really want to check out because it uses real carbon fiber, and I'm pretty sure they pulled it off and nailed it. So, and if you don't know, the ZT0620 is a discontinued knife. It's been discontinued for a good 6-7 years now. So, if you want to contribute to my channel and see that reviewed, I need like $80, like, for that one. But if you want to see more of this one, if you want to see the 535-3, which is the larger version of this knife reviewed, and we can find out if it has phosphor bronze washers or not, I have no problem transferring it, the money to my PSECU account and making the purchase. But for that knife, let's see, I will probably need... I mean, the knife itself is probably, around $20 again, but, like, I'm going to guess that the shipping and handling can be as high as $10. So I would probably need a grand total of $30 for that knife. And that also gives you an idea as a listener as what you need to purchase the knife for yourself if you want. Because I will say, like, as long as you leave the right side carry on exactly as it is, don't change any parts, don't take it apart, at least don't take apart the clip from the scale, I think you'll be fine. I would like to disassemble this just to see if it can be disassembled and reassembled properly, but given that I had that bad experience with the clip and the carbon fiber, I'm not 100% on that. I mean, most of everything else is threaded into metal, so I think it'd be fine, but, paranoia, I guess, maybe, but, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope your plates are full and that your cups overflow. And in Jesus' name, have a good night. From a Paul Knight. Bye.